Don't stop yourself. Only you can stop yourself. You know what I'm saying? From going where you need to go. You know, to get to where you need to go, or get to where you want to go, or whatever. Don't block yourself, because you be like, oh man, I don't want to fuck with that person. Yeah. Why? Oh, such and such. Oh, he's a hater. Why? With such and such. You don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today on SongLab Live. And you are here with EarlAlex, but you know how we do. We introduce you to new artists and also people who are veterans in the game and can bring you advice that you want to hear and want to follow, as well as what they're doing, what's going on with them now. And speaking of that, I have some people who are known not only in Arizona, trust me, the name rings bells, but you got to get to know them, and we're going to reintroduce you to them today. So I'm going to shift it over to the other side of the table so they can introduce themselves and let you know how to connect with them. Who do we have today?
What's going on, world? It's Rico Bandz. Find me at on I.
Go ahead.
You ready?
Yes.
If you're looking at you ready? We goodness, right?
Yeah. You're good.
All right. Hello, world. This is Rico Bandz. You can find me on IG. I am Rico Bandz. Facebook, Rico Bandz. Twitter, Rico Bandz. Let's go.
Nice. Who we have with us today on your right?
Yeah, I'm KC.
Gosh, I gotta stop saying KC.
Good. Yo, it's Chef Zot, OVAHI official.
Nice.
It ain't exotic if everybody got it. OVAHI official _ on IG. Y'all know who put these guys out here.
Nice. Well, again, we're here with two dope artists. Not only are you artists, but you guys are also entrepreneurs. You guys are working the business, and a lot of, creatives would love to be in a position where they're able to, pursue their passion, but then also make money so that, they can keep doing what they do. Speaking about that, could I get a little bit from you, like give people a little bit of your history, who you are, let them know who you are, Rico. I mean, we are here today. Yes. Let them know a little bit about who you are and how you came up.
I'm Rico Bandz. I'm Rico Bandz. I'm from South Phoenix. Do it again.
Go ahead.
I'm Rico Bandz. I'm from South Phoenix. I started rapping when I was 7 years old. I put my first CD out when I was probably about 16, called So Many Ways to Ball, and it just took from there.
Nice. And so at that time, well, I know a little bit about Arizona history of rap and all of that. I've been around a little bit. So I would say at that time, were you known as Rico Bandz?
No. I used to go by C-Thug.
Yeah. I remember the name C-Thug.
Yeah.
It was definitely prominent around. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, how has your evolution from C-Thug to Rico Bandz been, and growing in the game as you have over the years?
I mean, it changed a lot, man. I grew, with age.
Yeah.
Just learning from my mistakes and, just rebranding and rebuilding, So, yeah.
Now, a lot of things that you went through in the game out here in Arizona, it kind of spilled over. Like, I heard about a lot of interactions in the streets. I heard you did time. I heard a lot of things came into, your artistry and your creativity. Like, so I would hear about an album drop, and then I would hear, oh, okay, something's going on with Rico. Well, first, something was going on with C-Thug.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
What's crazy? It seemed like every time I dropped the album, a couple months later, or a month later, I'm going to prison. I swear to God. So it's like, I'm just dropping singles right now.
It's none but singles.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, just going through things, being in the streets and, not having the right guidance or knowledge or mentorship, we led to the streets. When we come from nothing, that's all we know, that's all we see.
Yeah. Now, it may have influenced the music, but how did it, influence your career? Because a lot of creatives want to turn what they're doing as a passion into a career. How did, even though you were going through adversities, doing different things, how did you bring it all together to still be able to be stable in the music game?
You talking about financially, or are you just talking about overall?
Overall.
Man, it's, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Just like making music, not being, where you want to be in the industry. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people rapping. So I just tell folks, not to give up, just keep going.
Yeah.
Something gonna shake. You got good, good music, good product, good production, overall, somebody's gonna see you. You're gonna get noticed.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Nice videos, you know what I'm saying? It goes from the cover, it goes from the mixing, the mastering, it goes from the lyrics, make sure your bars are right. A lot of things, you know what I'm saying? When you do your show, make sure you got a DJ.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that you have to do. You just can't go out there with a CD or, an MP3, you know what I'm saying? And then now, you got to do your shows live.
100%. And also, I've been seeing that since you, like even in the C Thug days, you've always put quality into your work.
Yes, sir.
You've always went the extra step. So like you would have great production, then you would have visuals. You'd be networking with other artists who are actually moving in the game out here. And that's how you name that.
We come up, like I'm from South Phoenix, but we come up from, watching, like Rocket Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Dollar's from the same neighborhood I'm from.
Oh, nice.
Grew up in we know the same people, family know the same people.
Shout out I Rock.
Yeah, so watching him, young coming up, he was like our Dr. Dre of Arizona.
Yeah.
So we always want to, be like him. The first album was called So Many Ways to Ball. He had a song called So Many Ways to Ball on his album.
Dope.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, we used to always watch him and then come up to a studio, and that's how I met Amir Perry, Gigolo.
Okay.
And he just, started producing me from here on out, and Khrys Hollywood. He's a great producer. Excuse me. But he was producing me. He produced my first album, and my boy Big Draws, you know what I'm saying? So just watching them production-wise and getting things together when we're recording on ADATs and DAT machines and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? MPC 2000 XLs and with the floppy disk and the Dr. Dre, not Dr. Dre, DJ Quick and Battle Cat beat drums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put the floppy disk in and then you got the drums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it was back then. So, I got this drum kit. So just the overall production side of it I was like more into that, like how you do this, how you do that. Let me record myself. Like a lot of that shit I recorded myself.
It was like a real hands-on approach for you. You wasn't just trying to be.
It's always been like that. We'll get a beat and then it's hands-on. We recording. I'm right there sitting down or standing up doing it myself. So just perfecting my craft. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Even as you were an artist, you were like, look, I'm also learn. If you had somebody in the studio with you, you were able to gain kind of a little bit of what they knew.
And it's like that on like with everything I do too. You know what I'm saying? Like a clothing line. If it's Mouthful of Bands, you're making grills for celebrities. Like, I created this in prison. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Khalik, back and forth on a tablet, just creating stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just the hands-on of it and, seeing it come to life.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put one plug in at a time and, set the cameras up and it came to life. So I like building, like starting something from the ground up, doing that and watching it flourish.
You're a true producer.
Yeah.
100%. Now, you spoke about Khalik.
Yeah.
You guys had a song you released too, Everybody.
Yeah.
I was listening to that. It was good. What inspired that? What brought you guys together to make that?
Got a beat. Shout out to Khrys Hollywood. And we were sitting in the studio at Main
Ingredient?
We were sitting at the studio at Main Ingredient Studio.
Oh yeah, he dope.
And we was all just sitting there. I was, working on a few records. And it came like that. Everybody had. Khalik just come.
Khalik is crazy with the wordplay too. He knows what he's doing.
He's one of the dopest artists out there. He's bands on bands. So he's working on his product, you know what I'm saying? His projects, I mean. He's working on his projects and we keep dropping the reels. He's going.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be up here, I think like a couple of weeks doing the live thing too with Big Baby.
Oh, nice. And I just seen yours too. You just dropped that a couple days ago or so? Or
I think yesterday.
Just yesterday, yeah. And it was dope. Like honestly, they were able to take the song, play it.
And we did that in a couple of days.
Really?
Like no rehearsal, nothing.
Really?
Yeah. when I was in prison, we used to perform live and practice live in prison with instruments and stuff. So I'm like, man, when I get out, I want to do this. So I was trying to figure out who should I, you know what I'm saying, go to do it. And we go to the same gym, me and Big Baby.
Okay.
So I seen him talking to him, say, you know what, I want to do this. He was like, yeah, when? I'm like, ASAP. He's like, ASAP? He was like, well, it took 2 months to do this with no. I'm like, nah, let's do it now.
Yeah.
So sent him the records, boom.
So they learned the song in a couple days.
Days.
Wow. And you already had
The bass player, he had a bass player, the bass player canceled, and he hired somebody that day.
Wow.
God.
Yeah. And you probably just played with them and
And we was there for like 6 hours.
Vibed out.
hours.
oh, that's nice. See, and that's a lot.
She was great.
That's
You
cold.
know what I'm saying?
That's
So
cold.
like, let's do this. I got 2 more we dropping. I'm like, man, I want to take this on the road.
Yep.
Because that live feeling, man, it feel good.
Rico, so you've been out for about how long and back on the scene?
About 6 months.
And in that time, you've been gaining traction. You've dropped like 2 albums. You've dropped singles and worked with collaborations with like Khalik and
Alexis.
and Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about that one, actually.
I've been on Alexis for a while. I met him when I was on the run. And shit. I came home, looked at his Instagram. I'm like, oh shit, he got some motion.
Yeah.
So I hit him up. I'm like, hey man, let me get a feature. And he was like, send me the record.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So my boy Jay Lamar, which is Bryce Breezy's stepson.
Nice.
And he stays with Khalik and shit. Khalik mentors him and I mentor him too. And he was in there making a beat while I was in there working out. I'm like, hey, let me get that beat. You know, I know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna put Alexis on that. Alexis, let's go. Boom, boom. We dropped it. It's a hit.
Nice. Now,
Yeah.
steadily working. We were talking about that a little off the podcast.
Then the
But-
03 record, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We had that in the cut. Just put that out. You know, we ain't even really did no marketing for that. And it's got some motion.
Nice. Now, everything has been culminating to even give you opportunities to give back into the community. I seen that you were working with Power 98.3, and then even Richie Evans was there, and you were able to, like last month, give turkeys.
Yeah, we gave turkeys out with 98.3, me and Richie Evans.
Yeah.
I try to give back to the community as much as I can, as possible. In the beginning, when I came home, me and my boy Chappie was going, you know, feeding the homeless and, you know, just giving back to the community. You know, checking people into, you know, rehabilitation centers or whatever, to, you know, to, how you say it? My mind is somewhere else. I was thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? So like, boom. But just, you know, checking people in, you know, if they don't have a place to stay or whatever, if they're on drugs and need some rehab or whatever, you know, that. It was going back to,
Get them stable.
get them stable.
Getting back to the roots.
To Florence and giving back, not giving back, but going to go talk to the juveniles.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to do that, go back into the system and talk to the juveniles, and you know, that was real wonderful, man. It was like I was proud of myself for that. At first I was scared, but
Yeah.
yeah.
How important was that to you, coming out to give back and then to be able to reach back and help us?
I mean, it's very important. I think my journey now is just, you know, I find happiness within myself, helping people and putting smiles on people's faces.
Yeah. And you're doing that, honestly, while people are watching your growth and progression and everything you're doing now. Speaking about that, what, like, are you doing now? So we've seen you drop music. We've seen you connect with the community. You've done some interviews, letting people know you're back. What is the next thing for you?
Right now, I'm on my entrepreneurship. I'm starting back Mouthful of Bands. You know, creating charms. You know, bust down watches or your glasses or your teeth.
Water. Nice.
You know, we got Tree Junkie is available in Cookies, Nirvana. You know, just check your local dispensaries.
So you're in the jewelry business right now.
Yeah,
and you're also in the marijuana
industry.
How'd you get into those areas of business?
God
God came out in opportunity.
Yeah, opportunities just knocking on the door, you know.
Honest.
And also real estate. I have a company called Bandz Investments. So we're fixing and flipping houses right now. Right after I leave this podcast, that's where I'm going to one of my properties. So that's what I'm on right now, just trying to build the bag up so I can fund my projects, and I want to get into film as well. So that's what we're working on.
Opportunities compounding.
TV shows.
Well, the people that get in the film, Rock.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We just got to build it up, I want everything to happen right now, but I have to have patience.
Yeah, and it takes time to build something up the right way.
And a great team.
Mm-hmm. And a great
and all
team.
that,
Speaking about having a great team, one thing that we're big on here at SongLab is collaboration and education. So working with others to get what you need done, but done the right way.
Yes.
And learning throughout that process. How has it been, throughout your career, collaborating with other artists? And who has been pivotal that you've worked with that you want to acknowledge that has helped you?
In a creativity way,
Mm-hmm.
my boy Khalid.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's incredible. You know what I'm saying? He's an artist, all around. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing him writing songs for other people. I see him doing album covers. I see him painting. I see him doing martial arts. I see him training people. I see him working. And I see him doing this all in a day by itself. You know what I'm saying? And then even editing videos. Like he got he got two computers right now, sitting at his desk right now.
Wow.
And working because he worked from home. You know what I'm saying? I'm then training, and then I'm just like, man, yeah.
How? But
working, man. So he inspires me,
Nah, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's great to be around greatness and to learn from that. And how has it been just networking and connecting with other artists as, you grow in your music career?
And it feels good, man. Like me and J. Rob never did a song. You know what I'm saying? And Dame Grease, who produces for DMX, sent me a beat pack, and I had a beat. I sent it to Kyrie.
Yeah.
There's host. He's an artist too, but he also hosts 1111 and a lot of things too.
Oh yeah.
And then I said, hey, jump on this.
Tell my dog.
Yeah, Kyrie, he's awesome. I've interviewed him as well. He's awesome.
And then I shot it to J. Rob.
Nice.
And then last week, Kyrie was like, bro, I have never done a song with J. Rob. And he's like, you bridged the gap. He's like, you put us together. He's like, you did that. And then John Blaze was right there. He's like, man, you see how the world works? You see how it works?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, bro, you didn't even know you did that for us. We didn't even really, talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. And both of them are like selling.
I'm so happy to do the song with
direction.
him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, he had that song that, whatever you want from me.
Yeah.
That shit, I play that shit every day. I ain't gonna lie. It's just he's a dope artist, man, both of them.
Both
you know what I'm saying? So just and J. Rob, when I first came home at 13, he used to work at a clothing store. I forgot the name, but I think they own Fly. And I didn't know how to dress. I was, I came out like, let me wear this or let me wear that. Like, nah, man, ain't nobody wearing baggy shit. Ain't nobody wearing that no more.
Yeah.
And which was funny. I had like 13 people come home. I mean, come with me, take me to the mall. They like, get what you want. So I'm like, let me get this. We put it on the thing, and they like, we ain't paying for that. I'm like, man, what the fuck? This shit.
Get what I want.
J. Rob was working there and shit. So I told J. Rob, I'm like, you know what? I'll be back. I got some Levi jeans. I got an LRG t-shirt. I got some Air Forces. I went out to barbecues, and I was like, man, I'll be back on my own, man.
Right.
And I went back, and then he helped me. Like, we'll pick out the outfit, then we'll go to Shoe Palace, get the shoes if they didn't have it.
Yeah.
So he helped me get my fashion back together.
Yeah.
And then, and he was rapping, at that time, like, really just getting out there. But to see where he at now, I'm just like, man. And then he come back and reach like, here, let's do a song.
100.
And he got motion, he opening up for a lot of people, man.
Yep. And traveling, and
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, shout out to J-Rob, man.
Stays moving.
Yeah.
Stay building.
And then JD Films, me and JD Films, we all friends, man. So like, man, it's a blessing, man. Shout out to JD Films, always being there for me and shooting great visuals. I ain't mad at you, man. I love you, brother. He be like, man, he's so mad, man. Man, if I don't do it right, no, I just have to. I know he got.
You push him to excel.
Yeah.
To be at his peak. to perform at his highest level. Now that's what true friends do. They actually support you to be the best you.
Yes, sir.
And I think, you know, that's at the heart of what collaboration should be. When you're working with others, it should push you a little bit. It should stretch you a little bit so that you got to rise to that occasion. And I think, you know, learning from that, we then are able to better ourselves through the process. You're also talking about how you're moving into your entrepreneurship and starting your businesses. You have one business here today with you that you're partnered with, and you have your partner here. Can you explain?
I got my boy Chef.
Yeah.
This is his product, you know what I'm saying, OVAHI, and he has multiple different strands of, you know, exotic.
This is the marijuana side of things.
Ain't exotic if everybody got it. They know that. Don't try to copy it. Don't put that in the system.
So give him a little bit about, you know, say the product.
This is the latest right here. This is California peaches. This shit tastes like peaches and yogurt. Straight up. It's a indica dominant hybrid, and it's a collab with my boy out in Sacramento. Shout out Pac-Man Exotics. And yeah, bro, this tastes like dessert. This is ox right here.
Yeah.
This is perm. This right here is actually the inventor of the perm, and this shit tastes like fucking Sharpie. This shit tastes like permanent marker. It's a original cut of permanent markers. This is probably the best permanent marker in the country, in my opinion. Like, for what it's supposed to be.
And he smoked.
You know what I mean? And
I'm a weed connoisseur.
nah, factuals, like, bro, like, you know, we don't play with this shit. So I've been doing this for a minute, and I know, bro, like, he's serious about what he do. So
Yeah.
it gel together. You know, this my man. Yeah, I'm listening to him like it's stuff that you told me that I didn't even know that he did. Like, he a dog. He a one-man army like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we here together. You know what I'm saying? So, well, yeah, bro.
Yeah, since I've been home, I met he just got home tue, and we ran into each other at a little pizza spot, and man, I just love what he doing, man. I support it, you know, just support the movement, and you know, I'm just here to help him flourish and keep on going.
100%. Sounds like similar journeys.
Yeah.
But then also, you guys can benefit each other.
Oh yeah.
Collaboration.
Money.
Ain't nobody hating on that. All right. We can work together to make things better.
Crazy Confetti is his favorite.
That's my favorite right
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that he's holding on to. This is crazy.
Confetti.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if they could see in there. Can they see it?
I mean, they can try to squint and, you know, zoom in on the screen, everything pixelated, but that's just beautiful.
Yeah, man. Like,
You smell that?
Crazy Confetti is.
That's like, he popped it open. I said, oh,
Yeah, that is nice.
that's it.
That is, yeah, that's a crazy cross of Cherry and ZQ.
Ready.
And
Did you give him the Instagram?
fresh. The Instagram is OVAHI official _ OVAHI.
Shout it out.
official _ and we got
And the name of the tracks.
we got everything on there you want to see, man. We got OVAHI Oakland, we got OVAHI Detroit, and we just trying to spread our wings around the country and show y'all where real weed is for real. You know, everybody want to, you know, say they got it, but we got it.
You got it. Show. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Lead ad. So, not only that, how'd you come about getting into the jewelry business, and then how can people connect with you there?
The company is called Mouthful of Bandz, MOUFULLA Bandz, BANDZ at Instagram. But I always been, you know, infatuated with diamonds and gold.
Mm.
And I remember I think I was 14, 15 with slugs in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Going to school and, you know, knocking bitches.
You feel me?
My language say that.
Hey.
And so when I went on a run at about, I think it was about 17, 18, maybe 18 or something. Yeah, it was about 18. I had lost everything. And, you know, I was just on my journey. And I said, you know what, let me get some, let me do something for myself the police can't take.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, let me get my shit iced out. So I contacted Crime Jewels And when I got my teeth done, so I started seeing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And he did he did Kodak Blacks, he did Pee Wee the Long Ways. If you look on this, you know, he's a scammer now, but at this time I didn't know that. But
yeah,
I'm gonna put that out there. Fuck you, nigga. I'm just telling my story. You feel me?
All right, but share.
Yeah, I was working with him, and let me go back. I was working with him. Let me go back, man. My mind, because I started thinking of some shit. Yeah, you can cut this. So
take us there.
I went and got my teeth done by Crime Jewels, and I seen how his setup was. I'm like, man, I can make some money. So I'm like, hey man, you know, I know this person. I know this person want some teeth. You know, how much you gonna give me? I want to work with you. You know, let me be your assistant. And so off of every 10,000, he was giving me $1,000.
Okay.
So I was traveling on the bus, going different places, and grilling people up. People like, hey, go to Mississippi or go to Memphis. I got 50,000 over there for you. You know, so that's 5 people want to put molds, you know, want to get their molds done. So out of 50,000, I'll take my 5,000 and I'll send him the 45. Yeah. So I was going to go do that. Well, coming to find out, he was taking people's money, Peter to pay Paul, and he wasn't giving people their grills. But who did it come back on? On me.
Dang.
So I think he had got over on Rick James. Rick James was working at Jags at that time. And me and Rick James was, you know, good friends and shit. So I had to come out of my pocket and help Rick, you know, because he's out of 16 teeth, I think he sent them 7.
Damn, 7.
You know, it take 8, you know. Right. It was short.
Make the frat.
Yeah. So I told him, I said, listen, fam, I just got out on bond.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay for half of it. It's not my fault, you know.
Yeah.
But I am your friend. I'm gonna help you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
She's halfway.
And I think I put him in his mouth. I cemented him in his mouth too as well. And after he did that, man, I'm just like, man, this is fuck. Yeah. And then there was other people from, shout out to my boy Steve and where he's at over there, and they out. Can't even think. Washington, what's over there?
Washington District. You mean Central Washington? Like
the streets? You got Washington, Adams.
I'm out on the East Coast. Baltimore, my bad. Yeah, he's my shout out to my boy Steve in Baltimore. He got over on Steve. He got on people from Florida. I remember Coley P from Florida hit me, and he was like, hey, man, you know, I seen you on this page or whatever, boom, 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 man. He ran off with my money. He was people hunting them down, trying to get their grills and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he just got my boy Q. You know Q?
Yeah.
They just turned himself in. He got Q.
And you got Q.
Q paid him the full amount to get his teeth done, and then Q ain't got his teeth.
No.
You know, Q used to be with us before he was with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was part of my team.
So that
original, yeah.
Free my dog.
Free Q. Yeah, he was with us. Know my mom, know my
going away party.
Know everybody. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up getting my boy, man. So he's continued doing that, you know? Yeah. So then I got with my boy Brandon, and I got with Johnny Dane and Co. And they got me over there, and I started doing numbers, and they started calling me the Crime Stopper.
Okay.
His name was Crime Jewels. I was like, oh, this is my Crime Stopper, because I'm making, you know,
you getting everybody back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My shit got motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got people in other cities, you know, mouthful of bands. Yeah. When I went away, it all went away too as well, because I left people in position, which I thought was my friends, and they ended up fucking me. So I shut everything down. Now I'm getting ready to get everything open. I wanted to do it as soon as I came home, but I just been doing light things. You know what I'm saying? I just did Corey Rocksmith teeth. He's iced out on my page. I just did somebody else's teeth today. And I'm just working, you know?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm hearing that you have been inspired by greats around you that are steady working, steady moving in their purpose, and you're doing the same thing. And really, the business is an extension of just the way that God has been moving. Yeah. Like it's you coming back to what you already know. So it's, you know, the jewelry, it sounds like it's definitely a part of your story. The marijuana is new, but it's an extension still of, you know, the music, life. That
like Tree Junkie, we started that in like, I think 19 or something. It's been like 4 years.
It's been 4 years?
Yeah, with Tree Junkie. We used to be called Loud Lab.
Nice.
Then we changed the name to Tree Junkie, but that's been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find different kind of, revenue coming in, streams of revenue, income. We've been doing this, for a while. We got taxes. It's tax time. We on 67th and Glendale. So come get your taxes done. If your taxes are messed up.
I mean, let people know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, independent tax, 67th and Glendale. So we've been doing, a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Just behind closed, not just because, but behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people know, some people don't.
Yeah, but it all goes together to support.
It all goes together. We're helping people.
100%.
Ain't getting paid doing it.
You know what I mean? You got to. That part is necessary.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about, man. Just putting smiles on people's faces, like I said, man.
Well, is there a piece of advice that you would give, say, a creative that's thinking, all right, man, I'm looking at Rico Bandz. He's doing his thing. He's dropping music. He's running businesses. He's still getting motion, as far as getting seen on these different platforms.
Yeah.
How can somebody who's looking at you do all of this, what advice would you give them so that they can, start moving in, not say a similar type of direction, but in the direction for them, really gain the footing that they need? Because a lot of creatives find it difficult to connect the business to their
Don't block yourself. Tell them first, don't block yourself. Don't stop yourself. Only you can stop yourself. You know what I'm saying? From going where you need to go. To get to where you need to go, or get to where you want to go, or whatever. Don't block yourself, because you be like, oh man, I don't want to fuck with that person.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, such and such. Oh, he's a hater. Why? With such and such. You don't even know this person. Right. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can't do is put a price on somebody's artwork. I'll never do that. You know what I'm saying? If this person wants $300 for a verse, I'm going to pay that. This person wants $200 for this mix, I'm going to pay that. That's their price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all art, and I feel like we all need to be paid for our art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? You doing this is your art. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, somebody's going to pay you. If this person don't want to pay you, that's cool. Move around and get paid up over there. It's the same thing with, if you was in the streets hustling. If this person don't want to buy no tree from you, this person will.
Yeah.
And if that person don't want to buy from you, for sure you can give it to somebody else and they'll buy it from you. It's the same thing with beats. Pay for your beats. Pay for your motion.
Yeah.
Pay who you need to pay to get to where you need to go. Everybody get used in this world. It's on how you get used. How you allow someone to use you. I just needed Big Baby to help me do that live band.
Mm-hmm.
I paid him. He used me for the money. I used him for the live shit.
And he created some good content.
And we created good content. Now people are hitting him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are hitting him up. He's like, you know this person? Oh yeah, I know that person, man. He just hit me up. You know this person? He just hit me up. Yeah. I'm like, damn, can I get 10% off of it?
Yeah.
We just started. That works. We just did it some, but I got it from after watching him and Nova the Zoner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, can I have the girls on there singing? So they didn't come. You owe me, baby.
Yeah.
Big Baby, you owe me, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
but that is an opportunity in itself. Like, you still got it done. You still were able to put out good work. Yeah. Even though
shout out to John too. Yeah. John came through last minute.
With the bass?
No, with the camera.
With the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, John came through with the camera and filmed it. Man, it's dope.
I heard that the bass guitarist wasn't able to show up, and then like Big Baby had to get a new one. That's the day of. Yeah.
And the energy was good, man. Shout out to the whole team, the sound man and everything, man.
And shout out to Khrys for the space.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Khrys for the space. I just want to do something different. Even the record with Alexis, it's a different record. You know what I'm saying? Like EDM type of record. Like, I never done nothing like that before, ever.
Yeah, I heard it actually.
Now more people want me to, now they sending me beats like this, do this, do that. Yeah. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're going to get some money off of it. Let's go.
Yeah. It stretches you. It makes you, it's a challenge. It makes you have to, figure out how to bring your style, your flavor to something new. But then that also pushes that genre too.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the great thing about that I see.
And my boy just hit me on the phone. We were sitting in the car. He's like, man, you started something. Now everybody trying to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's going, I told you.
said,
I was just like, shit, I'm just trying to get back.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working.
And that's what it takes to honestly stabilize
and
yourself.
I'm up to collab with anybody, but y'all got to hit my manager. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna, give you the contract, and y'all got to have that paper right. I'm not talking no numbers. He will.
Mm-hmm.
Hit up Lex.
Speaking about that, how has it been telling artists, look, you got to go through the proper channels to work with me? Has it been to where some artists just drop off, you never really are able to work?
I mean, a lot of people like, damn, you gonna hit me with that one? I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to just sit there and say, hey, I'm going to do something for you for free? No, I got about 60, 70 bands into my art, my work.
Yeah.
Promotions. So you want me to do something for you for free? I don't care if you don't want to do nothing. I don't care.
Yeah.
You mad at me? I really don't care. That's your business. You say, oh man, he charging me. That's your business, fam. Somebody's gonna pay, and they gonna get a hot burst. They're gonna get a hot feature. They're gonna get whatever, you know what I'm saying, they need me to do.
I mean, it's their business.
I sell my soul.
But it's their business, but it's also a lack of their business.
Sure.
100%.
I'm gonna pay. You want to smoke good? You want them shoes? You gonna buy them shoes?
100%.
You want them bootleg ones? You gonna go get them bootleg ones?
it's always gonna be somebody that pay.
Yep. Money making move.
You just gotta keep the ones that don't out the way.
100%.
Straight up.
Well, I thank you guys very much for joining me here today. Can I get you guys to, before we go, just like shout out yourselves, let people know how they can connect with you again, and if you'd like to let them know about anything you have up and coming or anything that's going on in the recent future, you can do that for sure. But also, before you dip, can I get from you just a little like blurb of how you feel about SongLab and being here today and your experience with us on the podcast?
SongLab, shout out to SongLab, right?
Yeah.
It's
SongLab Live.
SongLab
Live.
SongLab Live. Shout out to SongLab Live. Man, this is a beautiful establishment, man. I love it. Man, shout out to y'all, man, for, welcoming me here, me and Chef. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man, and I'm glad, I came here today to share my story, and you guys, listen.
Definitely. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, bro, I told you, like he said, SongLab Lab, right?
SongLab Live.
See, I said it backwards because you trying to you got me high as shit.
Yeah.
SongLab Live is the dopest energy, bro. It's like the setting, the temperature, the vibe, everything in here is dope as fuck. And I don't even do this, but I love this in here.
Nice.
So shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all letting me on here because, what am I doing here?
Oh, man, we living and getting to it. You already know what that is.
I want to push the record, Big Mad Lil Mad, man. Make sure y'all check out Big Mad Lil Mad. We're in rotation on over 40 radio stations right now. The new record with Mo 3 is out right now, called Came From. I just dropped the live performance with Big Baby. The song called Traveling, produced by Dame Grease, which is the person who produced Either Let Me, what's that song with DMX? Yeah, let my soul rest, take my breath. I don't fly.
Man, come on now.
Man, that's
you
who
pulling it up.
So
Yeah. Nice.
So that's who produced the original track for Traveling. And when he heard it live yesterday, he hit me, man. And he was like, my 20 plus years of making beats, no one has performed any of my records live. And I tried to get X to do it. I tried to get Eve to do it. I tried to get Styles P to do it. And he's like, you were the first one. So I'm very emotional today. So shout out to Dame Grease for allowing me to tell my story on his music, man. And I appreciate you for everything you're doing for me.
Man, that's awesome. And that DMX song is Let Me Fly.
And he just sent me,
Let Me Fly.
That's the name.
he just sent me, it's in my phone too. He just sent me the remix to it.
He sent you, you got it?
It's on my phone.
Oh, wait, well, you know what I'm saying? We might have to get an iPhone hack on that. No, he got the goods. That's what's up, though. Hey, thank you guys very much for joining me here today. And honestly, I want to say y'all energy was great as well. And y'all dropped some jewels for people to really listen to. And now, if you really want to get to the jewels, follow this man. Follow this man here,
Rico Bandz.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you guys very much. And y'all have a good day and tune in next time on SongLab Live. Thank you. Yo, if you didn't know, SongLab Live is back. So follow us. Check us out. We got new podcasts, new interviews, plenty more content to share. Thank you very much.